Yes, yes. I will take that. Get that one on camera.
2019 will be a new season for our men's soccer team. Sure, that's a very cliche thing to say, but it may never ring more true than what we'll see from the squad this year. A brand new head coach takes the reins for the Red and Blue. Former Colorado Mines assistant Hank Lewis takes over for the program.
Yeah, it was a little crazy because it was late in the summer. Yeah. But we were excited once we knew who's coming in. Yeah. We got to know him now, and he's a great guy. He's really good in communicating to the players. He was a really successful coach in other programs.
It's a new experience. It's a new opportunity, not only for myself, but for every other player on the field. You know, it's their time to actually go out and prove who they are.
One of the things I told the guys when I was both approaching the job, and probably the first thing I said to them in the first team meeting was, it's your team, I've been hired to run it. And there's a lot of kind of angles to that phrase, but what it really means is you guys have been here longer than I have. So we're really relying upon the fact that they are not new to each other and that I'm trying to introduce some things that are new.
The Roadrunners will also sport a new goalkeeper between the posts in 2019. James Tanner, who is the program's all-time leader in games started, has moved on, and a new netminder needs to step up.
Well, Sandy's been really solid as a voice in the back. He's great in training. But Nick the other night had an amazing game against UCCS, so that gives us a really what we wanted. All of our players, we tried to put them in the fire for a bit during preseason. Some programs, they just use their core players, but it's important for me that every guy's felt like they've been in a fight.
New captains will have to be named after a couple of veteran leaders have moved on after graduation. While Coach Lewis is still getting acquainted with his team, he feels Yannick Schad and Danny Bautista can lead just as much as he can.
Their institutional wisdom has been great because times we just have to ask, hey, what have you done in this situation? But we've also tried to really go in and do the things we've done well in other places. So sometimes we'll go ahead and try new things, and then we check in with them. You know, hey, how did this work? What do you think? So it's been nice that they have talked about the buy-in of a lot of things. And there are times we've backed off of things that just don't necessarily work with the culture here. And that doesn't mean bad culture, it just means it just doesn't flow with how things have worked here.
One name that isn't new and that every fan will be happy to have back is freshman phenom Jaime Gutierrez. The Aurora native led the squad in goals and in assists in his first collegiate season, and we're hearing that the sky's the limit for the 6'2" striker.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's super technical, and also him, I think he improved a lot. I mean, it's always good to have a freshman of the year on your team. I also think he can even score more goals than last year. So
new can be scary and new can be uncomfortable, but new can lead to life-changing experiences that could alter the path toward many successes.
I think the main thing would be just to be themselves. You know, we've all been through a change in our lives. You know, coming into college was something new for me, and I think the best advice I got was just to be myself and to compete when there's a chance to compete, and you know, do what you're told and just persevere, keep going forward, and don't let anything hold you back.
It's been great because all the guys are really tight with each other. They've been very supportive. They're good at telling us what works, what doesn't, and they've been good at buying into things that are new. So I think what you'll see is a team that's learning some new things, and I think everyone's really interested in raising the level of where they've been.